And with that success, let's build towards even more. Yes.
Do you think it was appropriate for the president to direct these government officials to work with his personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, on Ukraine matters?
I think what the president was doing is, here's an open investigation that the attorney general was working on. It's something that we do every day in this country, work with other countries on it. I think every American wants to get to the bottom. Why did we put America through that 2-year nightmare? No president in the future in an election should have to go through what just went through this country. Whereas we did a investigation with millions of dollars, we went to a lot of different countries. Where did it start? Why did it happen? I think people want to know that answer. Yes?
Do you think that woman should step down?
No. Yes.
You've been talking about a vote to censure Congressman Schiff.
Mm-hmm.
Is that vote coming up? And
Yeah,
why
that will come up Monday.
Monday. And why do you think he is deserving of censure?
3 simple reasons. When you serve on the Intelligence Committee, it's different than any other committee in the House. Because you will read and you will gather information and you will read items that members of the House can't have knowledge of. So when a member from the Intelligence Committee speaks about something, we hold them to a higher standard. We believe that has to be the truth because they're the ones actually to see the information, which we cannot. What I have found with Adam Schiff, 3 times to the American public he has lied. He lied at the very beginning when he said he had proof beyond circumstantial evidence, and we just went through a 2-year nightmare because of that. He continued from the chair to convey to the American public about a transcript that was so important. What he wished was in it was not. It was so compelling that the Speaker of the House in a national interview with George Stephanopoulos believed what he said was true. Then he looked into the cameras and lied to the American public to say he did not know who the whistleblower was. He wished that person would come forward. And only later did we find out that the whistleblower had gone to his own staff. We have no idea what they said or how many times they met. We are now finding out that his own staff had traveled to Ukraine during August. Any other member of Congress would come down to the well and apologize. But this is even a more difficult situation. He is now entrusted to carry something out where nobody else can read. Members of the Judiciary Committee have come down and tried to see the interviews. 1, they're not allowed in the room. 2, they're not even able to see the transcripts, and we're supposed to be voting on something. For an idea that Adam Schiff is going to compile the information about an impeachment when he has knowingly lied to us so many times, that's one problem. But I think what is appropriate, based upon how many times he has lied to us, to the American public, he should be censured. And I think that's a question for every single member of Congress. How can you trust an individual who misled us on a transcript, that had the Speaker only waited 48 hours, we'd never be where we are today, misled us about what he said he knew beyond circumstantial evidence, that spent millions of dollars and took America through a nightmare, and now tweeting in August saying he doesn't know who the whistleblower is, at the same time his staff is going to the Ukraine, at the same time his staff is meeting with the whistleblower, and then when the whistleblower goes to the Inspector General, never mentions that he had met with Adam Schiff's staff. In the form that the whistleblower fills out, there is a box in there that you would check, have you met with any congressional? You skip that. He has tried to hide so many of the facts, and then when he was put in a position to give the facts, he lied about them. He should be held accountable, just like every other member. It is appropriate for him to be censured. The question will be, will their own members stand up for what is right? Do they think it's appropriate that the chair of the Intel Committee lie to the American public, but more importantly, lying to them? How can you trust anything that he puts forth? Thank you.